Oh. Oh, this isn't a town. It's like a castle tile. But it looks like a castle town to me. I kept thinking I was gonna be going into a town myself when I saw these. No. These are the dungeons. Yeah, no, it looks like a town. I'm with you. Stab the statue. Down the hole. Life 7. You know, in the what year was that? 2020? Hack Jam? The Hack Jam, Enchantress in Numbers, Eon, put in her hack a room where you had to kill all the enemies to make a key appear. And I have not seen that hack used once yet. Okay. That's... Alright. And it seems like this would have been the hack to do it because they've taken a few things back to like Zelda 1 state where the keys look like Z1 keys. The bubbles look like more like Z1 bubbles. When you cast shield, it's a red tunic now, but when you're life 4 and below, it's a blue tunic. Zelda 1 reference. Oh, if I hadn't jumped so far, I'd have landed on the high side, maybe. Mornings are next. Take note, we're allowed to see this to know that you want to fall in the right hole, not the left hole, I would think. It's fun. I like it. Anything that I could criticize this game for isn't actually detracting from the gameplay or bothering me at all. It's enjoyable to play. Right here. Woo! No! I'll go down there after I go here. Three? Oh, this is a maze. This place is also, on top of everything else, starting to turn into a bit of a maze. Just insofar that those elevator screens all look similar. Enemies are getting progressively easier going left. Do you think that means something? Like I'm going the wrong way? The top? Yeah, this is the top. That's smart. That's good game design right there. We got one key so far. Oh. It's a book. What book do? Book is cross? It have cross on it. The 1989 DOS dungeon crawler again? What's it called? Not Dungeon Quest. I think Dungeon Quest is newer than that. Okay. Dark Heart of Urkel? Ukroll. I haven't been this way yet. I want to go left there, so I guess I'll keep trying. So last time I jumped way out into this, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it like that. Oh no, I jumped way out into that one? What's over here? Yeah, the fall. Okay, that's what I thought was here, but let's check the other side as well. Wouldn't that be a trick? Double false wall? Like, you know, the kind of obvious thing where you take the low path and then you like, oh, there's a false wall at the top of the elevator and you come back, but there's actually a second false wall. Oh, man. Misdirection. Direction and then misdirection. Wow. Oh, a ceiling walk. Just a pee bag. That's what makes Ice Penguin's hacks Shadow Knight especially so good, because there's direction and misdirection. They're very clever. Let's go back up and right here. I don't think I've been this way, maybe. Alright, let's fall in. That's right, I did come down here and then go up so that I could fall. And there's the key. So now I can go back and down and left. Or have that, thank you. Oh, I need another key still? I guess it's possible there was one to the right and then up and right here. Or I could have just gone all the way to the top elevator and right. Instead of coming to this jump. And not using jump on it. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the top. Here we go. This is where there was an orange, and then a red, and then a blue iron knuckle. And there's not a key over here. What's down and right? Oh, yeah. No, there's a whole nother wing here. That's where I was starting to think, oh, this place is getting complex. And tricky. Ceiling walk. Oh, it's at the bottom? Well, I wasn't pushing up against it? Okay. Oh, it's there. Okay. Oh. Somebody put something there for me. They knew I was coming. Because of that key looking like the palace item? Yeah. I keep going through these palaces, and then I get to a crystal room, and I'm surprised that it exists. Because I don't think that the crystals have been a big story point. They haven't felt that big of a story point. My foreknowledge of the original game and the crystals and the pedestals has been like driving the entire. I'm not even being driven to come to these spots. I'm just like, the dungeon's not finished. What else is in the dungeon? And I get to the end, I'm like, oh right, the crystal pedestal is still in the dungeon. I forgot that they exist in this game. Even though every dungeon basically ends on it, but there's not a boss, necessarily. Phew. Going over. Now this is a serious question. Where am I and what am I doing here? Like, what bit of text or anything has seasoned my desire to be here? I mean, I'm going somewhere because I have nowhere else to go. Because I've already been other places and I don't want to go back to them, but like, is there any additional motivation for being here? Because I don't know what I'm expecting to do here. So I don't know how to make a decision, like, to go up an elevator or down an elevator, because I actually have no idea where I'm at. I'm in a graveyard, but now I'm in a system of tunnels. And caves. Okay. I guess my number one reason for being here is because I just got an item that lets me be here more easily. It wasn't needed, but because I got the cross book, I was able to see the eyeballs, and now this place is easier, so I'm in it. I got a key. There's a door. I got a key and there's a door. I found a town. Cursed Town of Zakros. Yeah. And like I said before, the criticisms I'd make of this game aren't taking away from the gameplay. The gameplay is fine. But the gameplay works for me because I'm a 40-year-old fart who's played Nintendo games since he was like 8 years old. So I know how Nintendo games work, you know? I find a spot that I can't get through, I go a different way, I get a thing that lets me through that spot, and now I go through it. But that's you know, based on learning from other games, not from this game itself. Not this game all by itself. Morning, K-Mac. That's the kind of, like, critical look I want to have at a game, that, even if it's a ROM hack, to think, how much of this game am I progressing through because other games have taught me how to play this game, versus what's this game doing to teach me how to play it? That was a big thing I thought about when I was writing down ideas for my hack, is that what I wanted to do was have a lot more, like, you know, not necessarily like text boxes, but I wanted to have more signaling. Even if, but I want it to be subtle. I don't want to be like having every text box be like, you should go to the West Cave or the North Cave, because like Lufia 2 is a game where there's like 17 North Caves. Like, you should go to the North Cave. Every town has its own North Cave, which in its way is amusing and charming because, you know, these people live in that town and they're not world travelers like the player is. They're just people from the town of Sundleton, and they've got two caves. They've got the North Cave and they got the South Cave. That's like the North McDonald's and the South McDonald's, you know? So in Lufia 2, in a way, it's very charming, because by the time you've gotten like 4 northeast caves, it's just funny. Yeah, no, it's not. McDonald's. Ooh, that's handy. But I wanted to have, to like, sprinkle in curiosity by having people talk about, you know, in the game, talk about, you know, like a place, like develop its lore a little bit, like, not just say that there is a temple in the north, but like, what's the history of that temple, and the player becomes interested in, like, in going to see it, and that's why they go to see it. Not because town person said there's a thing there, go get it. Go grab the MacGuffin, you know? MacGuffin number 7 is in the North Cave. Lone Grave. Where Shadow Knight is utter bullshit is like, there'll be a screen like this one, and somewhere on the screen is a text box on the wall. It is not hinted at, it is not, there's no clue. You just like fly around into the corner and press B and like, oh, there's a text box. Like, what the fuck? I see that up there though. I'm going. Oh! I'm running out of dudes. He's pink slime reverse. Ah. Dude, you got something? Oh, thank you. Why is the life spell so buried? I'm not even mad. It's just so funny that the life spell is. You know, you get every extra guy you pick up in this game is a permanent life capacity upgrade, which is cool. It makes it so that the life spell, you don't depend on it quite so much because it has so many lives. So this was an unnecessary place to come. That's good for speedrunning. You wouldn't do any of this. You'd probably skip the cross too. You'd probably get as few keys as necessary to get the pedestal in, the crystal into the pedestal in Book Palace. Can I leave going this way? No. No, the hacking is quite good. And what and that it's good when I'm playing a ROM hack and I really don't know what to expect out of something. It means that they haven't just, you know, it means they have some amount of creativity in how they've used the game's assets. Because plenty of times you can play a ROM hack and be like, yeah, I know what's happening. I know what's about to happen. I get it. So you're kind of just going through the motions and doing stuff. And it's not interesting that way. But that's not happening here. I'm going places sometimes only because I can, but it's also different enough that I'm not bored of it. So I have boots, which means I can go other places, I suspect. I don't recognize this place up here. Oh, what's this? What I'm really curious about is if I can go up from there, which you can't, no. Yeah. Have I been here? No, I have been here, yeah. I remember. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a good enough reason for me. If you don't like them, take them out. If they don't, you don't think they add anything to the game, take them out. And that's what I was saying the other day. You can't skip forced encounters, yeah. Yeah, for sure. is I was talking about all the different ideas I had for what I wanted to do in a ROM hack, and none of them had to do with random encounters. Like, I didn't think about them one bit as far as having an idea for how to make them good or do anything interesting. Random encounters are, in any case that I thought about, they were either an impotence or, at best, a way to slow down progression through an area. But as far as what to do inside them to make them interesting, no, I didn't have anything for that. Yeah. Yeah, taking them out. Why not? It's a good hack. It's fun. I think it's easy for a casual player to enjoy. I find it enjoyable enough. Like, it's not boring. That's one of the problems with Shadow of Night, for example, which I think is brilliant in many ways, but I couldn't recommend that to very many people. Hardly anybody could I actually recommend it to, and they've already played it. All I can do is tell the people who already played it and hated it to view it in a different, like, to play it with a different mindset. But even then, I mean, it's still too difficult of a game to recommend to most people. So this one's not. I could recommend this to Joshy D. That's like the litmus test. Is the game too difficult? Can you recommend it to Joshy D? Is he gonna be upset about it? Whew. Beginning of the game. Shortcut. That's a good shortcut. Shortcuts are required. Ooh. Art container on the water. There are some things that aren't used in the vanilla game. Or maybe, you know, to say not used, but maybe not even, like, intended to be used, but just the way that the backgrounds work. You can make a background like we've got behind my head, like go way up, and it kind of looks like you're in a waterfall. Pretty cool. Yeah, right. So, Winter Solstice, is that the first one that that's the first one I beat without, like, looking shit up or using save states. Shadow of Night, the first time I beat it, I had to look up things, and I have heavily used save states to beat it after a certain point, because I got sick of it. Sick of, like, game over and restart and go through everything that's in the beginning of that game. So, yeah, Winter Solstice, I think, if you have a certain amount of skill at the game that you would get from speedrunning, for example, I think it's a great casual game for a player with the speedrunning skill set, which incidentally, it's not a lot of people either. And there's a lot of nasty comments about Winter Solstice on romhacking.net. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see. I beat Winter Solstice blind, no help, in 8 hours, which compared to something like Shadow of Night or Journey of a Day, where I think it would, you know, where I don't have the patience for the number of hours it would have taken me to beat those games without looking something up. That's a big difference. Like, I think Winter Solstice is, for the most part, an easy game. But it's not. I mean, this is easier. Resurrection of Ganon's easier. Okay, so... But I went here. Where did this even just go? I'm going through it again. Wait a minute. I didn't go through this, did I? I haven't been through this. I don't remember that.